Welcome to the Honor Movement, where we always take the vertical approach. Well, I'm excited to have my buddy Augusto here with me. I just did something so amazing. We just wrapped up an upcoming episode of Global Child TV, and my buddy was able to, or he invited me, I should say, to be a co-host on the show, and it's been such an amazing experience. I've never done anything like that, so I really appreciate what you do, just being able to see it firsthand. But something amazing just happened. We've been recording for almost 2 weeks, and at the very last shot, right afterwards, we get rain. After everything's done. And this is actually the rainy season, so it should have been raining the whole time. Yeah. But, something I've heard you say along the way is that you always, you expect this, like you have this attitude about it. And so, the world can be so pessimistic right now. And there's so many people that just don't believe in anything. What gives you the sense of optimism? What makes you believe?
Yeah. Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me to meet all of your followers. And it's a pleasure to have you here. I think, faith at the end of the day, I understand that a lot of people watching might not share my exact same belief system. Like you, I'm a follower of Jesus, but I think faith is interesting. It's because everybody has it. Yeah. And it's kind of like if everybody has a car, but some people use it to drive cross country. Yeah. And some people don't even leave the garage with it, right? So faith, what I would say to people, a lot of it functions in a direct proportion to how much you're willing to use it. Right. And whether we realize it or not, we're using faith every day. Yeah. You use faith in the transportation system when you're waiting for a bus to pick you up or an Uber. It's just faith when you sit on a chair. It's simply the belief in something, right? Yes. Now, we know that when we believe in God, specifically in Jesus, we know that things happen, right? Yeah. But let's say for somebody who maybe doesn't believe in that specifically, what I would always say to them is that God is all loving. And if he exists, it would be the best choice in life to simply ask. Yeah. And Jesus said to his followers one time, he said, listen, you have not because you ask not, right? And God can do everything. If he really does exist, well, he can help you with your production schedule. Like even if you're coming in the middle of the rainy season, he can hold off the rain like where you are. Of course, he's not a genie, right? And so like life is not just about us, right? The plants need to eat, they get thirsty, people need rain. It's not just about us. But in this specific case, and filming all around the world, it's never ceased to amaze me that I've prayed for the right weather, and not one time in 25 episodes across 6 years has the weather failed me in any kind of significant way where it would stop my shoot. Yeah. And so here we came in the middle of the rainy season. This is when they could host us and we didn't have too much of a choice. Right. And then they even said to me on the phone, like, well, it's rainy season. I'm like, no, we're going to be fine because God helps us everywhere we go. Right. And true to form, it rained so bad here prior to arriving. It's specifically here at the Serengeti. It rained for 8 days straight. They were building, a road, they told us. A road to be able to pick us up. And the day we land, perfect sun. And we have perfect sun for 5 full days. And when we finish the very last shot, 5 minutes later, boom, the rain comes because we wrapped. And then we're coming on our way back. And I was telling Che how I think that was just a reminder from God of how much he helped us in this. And as I'm walking back to the lodge, we look up to our right, and the rain is already kind of passing, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful rainbow. Rainbow means peace with God, the love of God. And I just think that no matter what you guys face, a lot of us, we forget to even ask. Right. So ask, test God in that. And when he answers you, you'll start believing that he is real. And then you'll tap into that power, which comes from a personal relationship, not a religion, not a building. It's just between you and your Heavenly Father.
Yeah, that's so good. And what I love is not only what you represent, how you share your faith, how you love others, because not only do you travel to these amazing places, but your tagline, you travel with purpose. You're also trying to bring good to the environments that you go to. And, we have spotty internet in this beautiful environment, so we're not always connected. But the reality is there's a major war going on the outside of us now, the moments that we get to tag in. And, I just continue to believe that in the best in people, continue to hope in people. And I think along this journey, we've met so many wonderful people from so many different places. And so it's I'm glad that you're doing what you're doing because you're bringing hope to so many places. So
Yeah.
thank you, my brother. Thanks for
Thank you.
having me. Give me a hug. Love you.
Before we let you go,
Yeah.
I just want to thank everybody who's following Che. He is a man who lives out what he preaches to you, what he shares in his media. Every day he's been waking up, working out, praying, believing, being steady, and it's been really, really a wonderful thing. And then if you guys want to follow us and see what we're creating together, you can follow us on Instagram at Global Child TV,
Yeah,
and you can see the show on Amazon Prime Video, on all over the world, really, and major airlines, just Global Child, travel with purpose. So thank you.
And what we always say, us humans, we're not as bad as they say that we are, and we should never forget that the next generation is watching.